this is Chris with CricketUsers.com and the US Tech channel. Today we have a Verizon iPhone 5 16GB black and slate model that we're going to unbox. The iPhone 5 has the A6 chip, whereas the iPhone 4S had the A5 chip, and the iPhone 4 had the A4 chip. To reference, like the mini iPad video that we did, that has an A5 chip. The iPad 3 has an A5X chip, and I believe the iPad 4 has an A6X chip. Anyways, we were going to get the Cricket version, which is CDMA. Doesn't support their LTE band 4 right now, which is 1700 and 2100 megahertz. But we decided to go ahead and get the Verizon version. It should be unlocked because of their restrictions by the FCC. So we'll try the AT&T card in it, because we do have a nano SIM from the iPad mini, but we don't have a nano SIM from Solvay, so we can't put it on that. Here the device is. We'll flip it around and show you the back. We've got the power button on the top. We've got the volume rockers on the side. Mute or your screen rotation lockout. Comes with iOS 6. Here's your lightning connector port on the bottom. I just figured this out, that the lightning port, you can insert the charger in either way and it'll work. Unlike a micro SIM, you have your 3.5mm headphone jack, your speaker phone. On the other side you have the nano SIM card slot. So you see the LED flash on the back. It has an 8-megapixel camera just like the 4S did. Looks like the specifications of that is about the same. Face detection, 5-element lens, hybrid IR filter, focal or f-stop at 2.5, so a 2.4 aperture. Can take panorama pictures. The front is 1.2 megapixels, whereas the 4S was only a VGA front-facing camera. So inside this, you've got some literature, and of course you get your little Apple stickers. The rear-facing camera can take 1080p HD recordings at 30 frames per second. It can take still photos while recording video, unlike the 4S, and it does have face detection. Here are the improved headphones. These are different from the 4S. And here's your charger. Let's see what it's rated at. It's rated at 1 amp. And here's your lightning cord. As I said, you can put it in either way. Doesn't matter. We're going to have to activate this device, so we had to do this unboxing so that we could go ahead and call Verizon. Like I said, the Cricket version is unlocked supposedly internationally, but if you try to stick a SIM card from the US, all you'll get is a searching message from what I could see. Try to explore that on my own. This did cost us $6.49 retail, so please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps us get these devices. Pretty much after we get them, we go ahead and do as many videos as we can and go ahead and sell them. I have heard from reps at Cricket Wireless that they do want to see if they can get this device to work on their LTE, which is 1700 and 2100 megahertz. Like I mentioned earlier, it's LTE band 4. With a firmware update to the radio, they might be able to do this. So quite honestly, I was an Android person from the beginning, and I didn't even like any Apple products until I actually tried them. So I believe if you haven't tried an Apple product, just go ahead and go to a store, check one out. So even as an Android user, I don't believe you could completely hate all Apple devices. I even tried a Windows device back when they had Mango, and it was interesting seeing a different operating system. But unfortunately, that operating system really didn't have many apps. So an operating system without application support probably won't appeal to most. The layout was nice, interesting, new. So Apple uses a minimal amount of branding, so the only thing you'll see different at Macs is maybe a carrier logo in the upper left corner. I really haven't seen a carrier logo in a while, like on the 4S. I know Verizon doesn't really use a special carrier logo. On the flashed iPhones, we put special Cricket logos on them, but even the Cricket ones don't even have it. So if you're already using an iPhone, this will all be similar. I mean, even the 4S has the ability to run iOS 6. This device is about 7 millimeters or so taller than the 4S. Of course, the 4 and the 4S have the same size dimensions, except that the 4S weighs 0.1 ounce more. This actually weighs less than both of those devices, coming in at 112 grams versus 140 grams. The depth is not as much. It's 0.07 inches slimmer. Has the same width. It is a 4-inch diagonal Retina display, while the 4 and 4S were 3.5. The 4 and the 4S had a 960 by 640 resolution, which gave them a pixel density of 326 pixels per inch, while this one is 1136 by 640, so it has a pixel density of 326 pixels per inch as well, which they will consider a Retina display. I've mentioned this earlier, it only supports nano SIM, not your micro SIM, so it has gotten a little bit smaller. This is not at full brightness. Show you what that looks like. Go ahead and use a SIM pusher and eject this. So there's the nano SIM for Verizon. In later videos, we'll go ahead and try and stick in an AT&T SIM and show you what happens. So for more information on this device and more, please visit my website at cricketusers.com. Like my Facebook page at facebook.com/cricketusers. Like I said earlier, like and subscribe. Like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot.